to SFeatleyTV. We're here for the highlights, reaction and ratings for Arsenal's game against the Spurs. Tottenham away. Love Tottenham away. Love it.
Henri, chance. Balotelli, Aguero. Premier League champions 2016, Leicester City.
Hope to see you soon. Well done. Bye bye.
Cazorla, Giroud again, John Wilson! It's Gerrard. That's a great strike! McCracken getting closer. To the centre. It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent! Van Persie arriving, oh what a goal! What a goal by Robin Van Persie!
Yes guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we are back for another match reaction, highlights, rating and reaction show for Arsenal's game against Tottenham, where it finished 2-0. Home and away, you've been smoked, spun in a spliff, whatever you want to call it, spun, whatever you want. Battered like fish and chips, right? Sit down, Spurs fans, right? Arsenal are the rulers of London. Always will be. Simple as that. Right? And we are now, fucking hell, I need two hands. 8 points. 8 points. Let's not use the thumbs. 8 points. 8 points clear of nearest rivals, Manchester City. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe what I'm watching. Can Arsenal actually do this? At the moment, they're answering every test. We got Man United next. But that's at the Emirates. That's at home. Their record's not good. At home. Man City twice to play, but they could beat us twice. And it'd still be 2 points clear. So we have 2 games in our pocket. And if after those 2 defeats to Man City, we just carried on winning, we've won the league. I know it's only just halfway, but fucking hell, I've not experienced this for so long. I've been crying for Arsenal to become great again. There's been so much hurt, so much pain, right, watching Arsenal and watching its downfall, right, because we were in the pits. We were done, finished as a football club when Mikel Arteta took over. We were divided as a football club. Now, the fan base is 90% of you are behind him. They're behind the players. The players believe in themselves. Arteta believes in every every single one of his players, and he should do, with the record that we've had so far this season. Saka's been immense. Martinelli, immense. Right? Jesus, until his injury, immense. Granit Xhaka has come back a brand new player. It's like buying him all over again. But this time he can actually do shit. Thomas Partey, T. Thomas Partey, T. Right? He's brung the party all right, and what I've loved is when Jesus and Zinchenko arrived at the club, it brought the winning mentality, and you can see the winning mentality. It's all there to see, right? How much it means to the players, how much it means to the fans, how much it means to the manager. The manager, you can see when we score, it's like he scored, jumping for joy, right? And it's getting better, and these celebrations are getting more and more bigger as time wears on. Because as time goes on, who do you put your money on to stay consistent for the rest of the season? You really telling me Man City, the way they are at the minute? Right, I know it's Man City, they can do it. But do you really think at the minute they can go and push Arsenal all the way and then overtake them? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Whereas Arsenal have been consistent throughout the entire season. The entire season they have been consistently good. And you can't blame that. And then you got the only blame you should give is to Arteta. Big up Sean, I hope you're doing okay, mate. Like this highlight show, I will be doing more of these shows. Once I'm out of hospital, there will be more shows coming your way, and I will be able to do more of those shows, if you get what I mean, bro. Well, to be able to extend those shows. So if you don't get a chance to come on, don't worry, there'll be other chances to come on as well. But big up everyone that's watching, big up everyone that's tuning in. Just move that aside so I don't strain myself. Yeah, I can't fault this team whatsoever at the minute. The only problem we've got is we may need a signing or two. 2 signings at a minimum, 1 key signing. That's the bare minimum that we need. Like, because don't forget, Smith Rowe's still to turn up, and he's slowly coming back. Before you know it, he might play for the Man United game. But again, it creates problems for Arteta as a manager, because now there's increased competition for Saka and Martinelli and even Odegaard. They now have to perform at a much higher level, or Smith Rowe's going to take their spot. Simple as that. But we'll have to wait and see what Smith Rowe has been like coming back from that injury. We haven't had a chance to properly see him yet, because they didn't want to play him in the North London derby, and I get that, because you don't want to send someone who's just come back from injury into a game where there's going to be lumps taken out of people. Like, it's going to be a very physical game, which the North London derby is now renowned for. It's supposed to be a big, like, fiery game that causes a lot of problems. So yeah, but anyway, hi Sean. I haven't watched the highlights. Have you? I've seen the game, mate, so I don't need to see the highlights. I've seen the game, so I don't need to see the highlights. Big up everyone that is watching live. I'm going to give my player ratings now because it is tiring doing this for another hour because I've just done a 2-hour watch along. So forgive me if I don't have more to say. It's not usually like me. I'm usually the one who won't shut up. Let's go. Right, it's down here. Down here. Yeah, shut up. And Arteta down here. Right, sorry, right, big up Miss Mel. I hope you're doing well. I did send you the link, by the way. If you have time. Oh, fuck. Definitely if you have time, because I am bushed already. Right, presentation mode. To save all the adverts. Here we go. There we go. Where are you going to be live? Yeah, Sean, I was on, that's why I went on Lucas for a bit. Right, I went on Lucas for a bit, didn't I? You saw me. Right, so I just put it back an hour. It's no problem. Big up in a sports TV, big ups. Nippon, there's an N on the end. Stephen. Right, it's spelled Stephen. Steven. Right, please do remember that. Right, because it's named after someone that my dad used to love. My dad was friends with back in the army days. Unfortunately, they went on a tour of Ireland and he never came back. So my name's in his honour. So right, Ramsdale. I'm giving him an 8. Made some very good saves that kept us in the game. Yeah, made some very good saves in the game. I thought he was brilliant. I thought he was absolutely extraordinary. So big up to him for that. He was absolutely class. Big up Nip. No wise, Nip. No wise. Right. Right. Sorry, didn't catch my breath. Ben White. Ben Solid White gets an 8 again. Right, absolute bossed it down that right hand side, especially in the first half. Right, Liverpool, Tottenham couldn't contain them. Couldn't contain our right hand side or our left. Right, it gave Saka so much freedom to express himself. Zinchenko, Alexander Shinchenko. I'm giving him a 8. Again, quality performance. Exactly like Ben White, tearing up in defence. Got tired towards the end, hence the substitution. But I expect that sort of thing. So there we go. Right, to the centre backs. I need Saliba. 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 Saliba for me gets a 9. Like, bossed it in that defence. Kane, do you know what? He's gonna get in his when he gets home, he's gonna go in his pocket, gonna find his keys, gonna find his wallet, gonna pull out his phone in the other pocket, right? But something's still rumbling in there, so gonna have a look. Oh look, Harry Kane. That's what he's gonna do, bruv. He had Harry Kane, Kulusevski and Son in a spliff, in a three-way spliff. Right, they couldn't get past him if they tried. Gabriel did make some mistakes here and there, so I'll give him a 7. Right, a little bit shaky to start off with, but again with Saliba there, absolute tank. Gonna move to the centre of midfield, and Mel's favourite player, Granit Xhaka, is gonna be next. Granit Xhaka gets a 9 for me. A 9. He was sensational today, like in helping Partey control the game. The level of control they had, not just the first half, but even into the second half to about the 65th minute. Right, you had no troubles from Tottenham whatsoever. So he gets a 9. Thomas Partey. Again gets a 9. Absolutely bossed it. Bossed it again. Had that chance that just went over the bar, but I think we let him off for that, for his problems that he caused Tottenham in the centre of that midfield. They had no control of the game, and by the time they got some control of the game, they were already chasing the stopwatch. They were already testing, they were already behind on the timer to try and get back in the game. Right. We're going to go to Martin Odegaard. Now for me, Odegaard gets man of the match for me. Man of the match. 10. He was fucking unreal. Fucking unreal. He was he was so good. It's difficult to put in words how good he was today. Right? And the fact that he got a goal for his troubles, there you go. Right? The proof is in the pudding, is in the eating. Like, trust me, and he definitely ate well, right, today with that goal. On the right, Bukayo Saka, sorry. And for me, again, he gets a 10. He gets a 10 as well. And the reason I do that, he was just sensational. 2 assists, 1 for Odegaard, 1 off Luis, right? Luis, what a goal. What a goal, bruv. To parry it into your net. Oh, beautiful goal, right? By the way, Luis, you're finished. I don't want to hear anyone compare Lloris to even David De Gea. I don't want to even hear David De Gea compared to Ramsdale. If Ramsdale, De Gea and Lloris are in a three-man lineup, I'm choosing Ramsdale every single time. Right, simple as that. Right, Martinelli. My man Martinelli gets a 9. Just because he couldn't get an assist or a goal like Saka could. So for me, that's a 9 for me. Right, let's move to Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah, I'm going to give him an 8. I'm giving Eddie an 8. And the reason I give him an 8 is because, yes, he didn't score, but Jesus hadn't scored since the last North London derby before he got injured, right? And we were still applauding everything that he was doing off the ball. Well, everything Nketiah off the ball, I was watching him today, and he's doing the same things that Jesus is doing. So surely, if he's doing the same things that Jesus is doing, surely he deserves the same credit. Otherwise, you're hypocriticizing yourself. You know what I mean? It doesn't, right? It doesn't make sense. So, that's why Eddie needs a little less disrespect, a bit more respect right now, because it's been 5 games and he's proved people wrong already. So, yeah. Right, to the substitutes. Right, so Tierney came first. I'm going to give Tierney a 7 because the reason I gave him a 7, right, was he was able to shore up that left-hand side for Arsenal, because we were starting to get a bit exposed on that left-hand side by Richarlison. So he was supporting, and also Zinchenko had become tired, very tired as well. What half of the game is better for you? First half, of course, because that's when we scored. Hello Stephen, how are you doing? Well, hope you're doing well, mate. Fantastic win today. Yeah, big up Paul, I'm doing okay. Yeah mate, fantastic win. I told you I wouldn't miss it for the world. Right, and that's why. Right, who was next? Tomiyasu came next. So Tommy did exactly what Kieran Tierney did. Shore up our midfield. Shore up our defence by hitting that right hand side. Especially when we're trying to just kill the game off. Which is exactly what we did towards the end of the game. And by the end of the game actually, we were toying with them. Like, we were actually toying with them. It was that bad. Right. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe, guys. Really does help the channel. If you do become a member, everyone gets a wristband and pin badge, especially when I get out of the hospital. I'll make sure that happens. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. And if you become a member, you help donate every month to Children's Liver Disease Foundation, which will save countless lives. So please do that. Right. Who came next after him? In KTF for Smith Rowe was the 90th for a minute, so I'm not even going to bother. No, I'm going to bother about Fabio Fiera or Odegaard. So, yeah, I'm not going to bother with him. The manager, Mikel Arteta. We want Super Mikel Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. Tini at the back, Gabby in attack. Arsenal gonna win the Premier League. That's what I think. 10. Absolutely spellbinding performance by manager. Got the tactics right. Got the line-up right. Well-controlled game. Asserted their authority on the game. Right, and then a well-managed second half. Right, with good substitutions at key times, not panicking to get the win. So I can't fault them, especially since it's Tottenham away. And there we go. That's it. That's my ratings. That is my reaction to this game. Unfortunately I do have to run because in the hospital you have certain wards and they want me to move to another ward that's a bit more specialist. So I'm going to bid you lot good night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. And I will see you guys very, very soon. But until then, bye bye.